Hello and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment and share the video. So last Saturday I have sent a signal to buy the EURUSD from 1.099, and as we can see, the EURUSD has reversed just like 31 pips far away from my entry, and it has also reversed from the take profit level by another 32 pips. So meaning the signal at least has went in the right direction, but unfortunately hasn't been triggered. So now what's next with this pair? First of all, we are still on the on the 4-hour time frame, and by checking the daily chart, now we can see that the EURUSD has actually reversed right here at that level of a real resistance, exactly at 1.108. So right now there is a possibility that the market might actually make a pullback. But if it's gonna make a pullback, does it mean that the market will continue the rise? The answer is absolutely yes. And by the first insight, we can notice here that we had, of course, a real level of a resistance trend line, and as we can see, the market has indeed been respecting that level of a resistance trend line all the way right here, and finally has made the bullish breakout from that level, which means the EURUSD right now, after reversing from this level of a resistance, has actually a potential to continue the fall, and at a certain point we can actually rebuy the pair again, targeting the same take profit level without a change. So where exactly we can start by the EURUSD again? That's the question. Moving now to the 4-hour time frame. And now after moving to the 4-hour time frame, I would like to squeeze the chart like that. Or actually, the right term is lowering the price scale. So why do we do that? It's actually helping us to find, or actually it helps us to have a better vision on the market rather than the old style. Anyway, right now if we check here the support trend line, right here exactly, now we can see that the EURUSD is indeed respecting that level of a support trend line, and it's climbing its way toward the resistance at 1.112. So therefore, there is a possibility that the EURUSD will continue the fall and retest the same level of a support trend line. And if we actually keep the same momentum with this upper trend, then the EURUSD most likely will continue the rise after respecting that support trend line toward the resistance. So therefore, now we need some kind of confirmation of where exactly we can place our buy order. That's a really big part. Let me just now check the Fibonacci retracement. Exactly. Check out right now the Fibonacci retracement at 38.2. Let me just take a look. Exactly 38.2. So 38.2 seems interesting because it's actually a broken level of a resistance, as we can see right here. Plus, of course, that level of a support trend line most likely is going to be respected. So therefore, we have to wait for the EURUSD to fall till 1.103. And that, in my opinion, is going to be the best level to rebuy the EURUSD again toward the resistance at 1.112, which means we can expect around 87 pips profit from the signal. Now the new signal to buy the EURUSD will be again at 1.103. However, for the safe zone, we can actually just move it like that, and we can actually just keep the same old safe zone from the last video. So therefore, I would like just to write a new entry to be right here, buy at 1.103, and by that we are done with the EURUSD, and hopefully it's going to be a winner, and hopefully it will be a good signal. Let's now move to the pound USD. So pound USD was also a good signal, but unfortunately hasn't been triggered as well. So therefore, EURUSD has actually reversed just like 32 pips far away from our entry. Now, what's next with the pound USD? Now, by moving to the daily chart, we can notice that the pound USD has actually reached the highest level of a real resistance right here, exactly at 1.300. And that is, of course, a very strong level, as we can see right here. Even in the past, it was actually a strong level of a key resistance. Now, with the current momentum, we should do something here. Count the candles. For example, this is, of course, the daily candles. Count how many candles it took from the pound USD to fall from the resistance at 1.301 till it reached the support right here at let me just be sure, at 1.281. So by counting the candles, we can notice that they were actually 10 candles. But with the bullish momentum, it just took 3 candles to reach that amount of pips, and that actually shows a very, very strong bullish momentum. The market right now is actually rising, and we have to consider rebuy the pound USD as soon as possible. So what I will do again is simply squeeze the chart just like that. This actually, my friends, gives us a very clear vision of the market, and now we can see the things that were not actually really that visible to us in the before squeezing the chart. I mean, like this, and it's not really that visible. Moving or actually squeezing the chart like this, now it feels better. Now I can see it more clear. So right now we have here, of course, a channel, as you can see. So right now the pound USD most likely will continue the rise toward that level of a key resistance trend line that has actually been respected all the way. So therefore, we are looking for around 113 pips, hopefully in profit. So where exactly we can rebuy the pound USD again? That's a big question. Now, by looking at the left side, we have to find a strong key level of a support that the market most likely is going to rely on. And by scrolling to the left side, we can see clearly that we had right here, let me just be clear, exactly right here, exactly at 1.291. That was, of course, my friends, a strong key level of a support, as we can see in the past right here. Now, the problem here is that this is going to happen after the market fall to another 62 pips, which is really a lot. So therefore, we have to find a nearest level of a support. Now, let me just zoom in here to show it to you. Right here, exactly. That, actually, I didn't see this, to be honest with you. That was the nearest level of a key support, as we can see right here. And remember, this chart is squeezed. Let me just, okay, no. So right now we can expect the market to fall to another, exactly, yes, 33 pips. Let me just now scroll to the right side. Sorry about that, guys. I just got confused a little bit. For our time frame right now, yeah, now it makes more sense to me. So right now, as you can see, I'm just going to adjust this entry to be right here at the lowest level of a real support right here, which was support number 1. Actually, the confusion was because I'm on the daily chart and I thought the candles were actually squeezed or the price was on lower scale. It's my mistake, actually. Sorry about that. Anyway, now most likely we can wait for the pound USD to fall again right here to the same level of a real support, which we have confirmed to be a strong key level of a support in the past. So this was, of course, a support number 1, and we can rebuy the pound USD exactly at the second attempt of the support right here, exactly at 1.297. Targeting, of course, the highest level of a resistance right here at 1.304, expecting around 70 pips of profit, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the bottom of a key support right here, also at 1.294, ranging for around 32 pips only. Let me know, please write this signal for you. And let's now move to the AUDUSD. Alright, so now for the AUDUSD, as we can see, it already hit the take profit level, but unfortunately it hasn't triggered our buy level, which is a bummer. Now, what's next with the AUDUSD? Now, from the first side, we can see right here that we had, of course, if we apply the Fibonacci retracement. Now, the AUDUSD is actually right here at the top of the resistance right here. Let me just make sure it's clear. Exactly. At the peak of the resistance right here, exactly at 0.673. And right now, there is a possibility that the market will actually retest the broken level of Fibonacci at 23.6, which was in the past also right here. Let me just be clear. Exactly. Look at the mouse cursor. Exactly right here. That was, of course, a strong key level of a support in the past. It became here also a resistance, which instantly been broken out from with this very strong bullish momentum. And currently, the dollar is actually losing strength. So therefore, as a result, I believe that the AUDUSD will continue the rise after it makes a pullback upon the pressure from the current resistance right here. Hopefully, it will make a retest of that level of a previous support, and hopefully also it will be respecting it. And after that, the AUDUSD will surely continue the rise toward, of course, the resistance right here, the peak of the resistance as 0.678, which means we can look for around 86 pips of profit, and a safe zone that shouldn't also be ranging much lower than Fibonacci 38.2, exactly right here at 0.666. The safe zone will be ranging only for 35 pips against 85 pips of profit. Moving now to the USDCAD. So USDCAD has also hit the take profit level, but unfortunately also hasn't been triggered, which is again a bummer. Anyway, before we continue, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment and share the video. So now, what's next with the USDCAD with this very strong bearish momentum? Now, moving to the daily chart. Now, currently the USDCAD is actually facing right here a strong key level of a support. So meaning, it has a high potential to create right now a pullback upon the pressure from the current support level right here. But again, with this very strong bearish movement, most likely the USDCAD will actually make a bearish breakout from that level of a support. Now, why are we saying that? For a simple reason, is we have right here, of course, a broken level of a support trend line. So that support trend line has actually been created since January 2024, and as you can see, has been respected multiple times. Then recently, it actually broke out from it. Now, the rules of the Forex says, if the market is going to make a bearish breakout from any supported trend line, it will continue the fall toward the support at Fibonacci 61.8, which lies right here. And after that, it will actually continue the rise to retest the broken level of a support trend line. And after that, it might either continue the fall or continue the rise. We don't care what will going to happen there, because we're actually going to trade this right here, the bearish movement, until the market reach that level of a support right there. So again, daily chart confirms that the USDCAD is going to continue the fall. Moving now to the 4-hour time frame. So right now we can see clearly that we had right here, of course, a very strong key level of a resistance that the USDCAD most likely is going to be unable to continue the rise above it. So therefore, I would highly recommend to sell the USDCAD exactly right here at the resistance at 1.364, which was in the past a very strong key level of a resistance as well. So therefore, we have here already, let me just show it to you. This attempts right here, these two attempts, already represents a resistance number 1, and we're hoping for the market to continue the rise, and hopefully to reverse exactly at the second attempt of the resistance. Afterward, the USDCAD should actually continue the fall. So, moving back to the daily chart, we already have identified our entries at 1.364. Now for the take profit level, is going to be actually right here at the bottom of a real support right here, exactly at 1.356, which was right here, of course, a real level of a resistance, which became already a support. So we can actually look for around 72 pips profit from this signal, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging actually much higher than the resistance zone that we are actually relying on to help the market to continue the fall. So therefore, the safe zone, my friends, will be ranging for 26 pips only. Come on, we can make it a little bit more. Just give the candles a space to breathe. So a 35 pips of a safe zone, again 72 pips of profit. Let me now please write the signal for you. And that's everything, my friends, for the USDCAD. Let's now move to the NZDUSD. Alright, so now NZDUSD. Now, I'm not sure if anyone was able to take the signal, because it has reversed exactly at the opening of the market at 0.603, exactly at the opening of the market Monday morning. And again, it hit the take profit level. So I'm not sure, to be honest, but as of me, for Xtreme trader, it's fair to say that this signal has actually been activated and went in the direction and hit the take profit level, making 93 pips of profit. Now, if anyone have taken this signal, please let us know in the comments and share your opinion. And if you didn't, also let us know. But anyway, just to be fair, this signal has been activated, but most likely it was very hard to be taken. So now what's next with the NZDUSD? Actually not much, because the NZDUSD is still going to continue the rise toward the key level of a resistance at 0.621. And as you can see right now, the market has also just made a bullish breakout from that level of a key resistance trend line, as we can see right here. So right now, the NZDUSD will surely continue the rise till it reaches that level of a key resistance, and after that, it will actually start the bearish fall to retest the broken level of a resistance trend line to create a new support trend line. Exactly what I just have explained about the USDCAD when I said that the market has actually broken out from that support trend line and will continue the fall toward the support at 61.8. Exactly the same scenario. NZDUSD has just made a bullish breakout from the resistance trend line and will continue the rise toward the resistance at Fibonacci 61.8, and after that it might actually continue the fall or resume the rise. Exactly. So therefore, by looking at the daily chart, we can see clearly that this is going to be our take profit level. Let me just make sure. Now for the entry, now by looking at the nearest, actually daily chart is somehow messed up. Let me just now move to the 4-hour time frame. Exactly. Right now on the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly that we had right here, let me just show it to you, this level of a real support this level of a support was actually the closest, or actually the nearest level of a support to that bullish breakout candle. So therefore, most likely and hopefully the NZD USD is going to make a pullback to another 28 pips, respecting that level of a key support, and after that we'll continue the rise toward our take profit level, making hopefully 100 pips of profit, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a key resistance right here as 0.607. So therefore the safe zone will be ranging for around 34 pips against 100 pips of profit. That's everything, my friends, for the NZD USD. And finally, let's move now to the USDCHF. So now USDCHF has also went in the right direction, but unfortunately hasn't been activated as well. Anyway, let's just make it short because I'm tired. I just want to finish the video and I want to resume my trading. So therefore, by simply looking at the USDCHF, we can see clearly that we had right here, of course, a broken level of a support trend line. And right now the market is actually facing right here a strong key level of a support. So now there is a possibility that the USDCHF is going to make a pullback and retest a broken level of a resistance. Now, by looking at the left side, we can see clearly that we had right here, of course, a strong key level of a resistance at 0.862. And that most likely is going to be the level where we can resell the USDCHF again. So let's wait for the market to make a pullback to another 31 pips or 32 pips before we can start shorting it. Now, for the take profit level, most likely the market will continue the fall till it reaches the real level of a support right here exactly at 0.852. Now, also by looking at the daily chart, this was actually a very strong bearish movement, and the USDCHF, in my opinion, won't make any bullish movement till it reaches that level of a support, and after that we can witness either a bearish breakout or a pullback. We don't care because we are getting these pips right here from this bearish fall. Therefore, back to the 24-hour time frame, we can look for around 104 pips of profit. Now, for the safe zone, since we are actually relying on this level of a key resistance, we shouldn't actually set our safe zone to be higher than the previous level of a key resistance right here, which was also the peak of the resistance as well right here. So therefore, the edge of the safe zone is going to be just at 0.866, and that means that the safe zone will be ranging for around 35 pips only against 105 pips of profit. And there goes your signals, my friends, for the USD pairs for the remaining days of this week. Also, the gold is rising like there is no tomorrow. It actually has reversed just 170 pips far away from my entry, but right now it's actually it reversed. It reversed 66 pips far away from my entry, and right now running in 380 pips. The bullish movement is really very strong on the gold, and very soon I will release a midweek analysis also for the gold. So until then, my friends, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.